for them, no J.J. Redick. But, you know, Toronto's missing some of their big guys. Valanciunas is not playing, and, boy, you need size when you're going against Joel Embiid.
Also officials tonight, Mark Davis, Tony Brown, and Aaron Smith in charge of the action here. And Shamet in that starting lineup replacing J.J. Redick, and Jimmy Butler being given a little bit more responsibility with the ball in his hands, and he's been delivering here as Embiid there attacking that offensive glass. That one to go, and still the concern with Kyle Lowry is not shot the three well. This is where the Sixers are at their best. Get into it a little bit later as Ibaka looks to attack against Embiid. A lot of questions as to whether or not this Toronto team is going to make a move as Kyle Lowry.
See them feature Kawhi a little bit more and some stuff. I mean, I think they have an equal opportunity offense, but sometimes you got to get your best player the ball. And I like when the big fella's got the ball down there.
Valanciunas the most on the defensive end as a rim protector, but as a physical presence inside.
Simmons unable to get that one to fall. 9-8 here early for the Raptors as they run that little pick and roll. Eddie Green talking with Dennis, and you know, Coach Nurse talked about it earlier this year. Toronto was terrific defensively. They have definitely taken a step back here in the last month or so, and one of the reasons Jimmy White, I tell you what, that was a physical play down low between Simmons and Kawhi.
Nice pass.
Pass that time by Ben Simmons. Now Toronto able to get out in transition.
That's a tough shot there. Great body control by Kyle Lowry, but then they don't get back on defense. Misses that bunny, does Kawhi, and they get out quickly in transition. That's one thing they do really well. Nick Nurse don't want to talk about that.
Playing early in the offense and get position, you can't get around.
Couldn't agree more.
And it's just about making the right play and pass inside. Because then he gets just right now, catch and finish.
That's just nothing. You're going to make a lot of these, aren't you?
Well, yeah, you are, but here's the thing. Van Vliet, I know he doesn't have the height, but the defense starts with the pass.
With a chance to put up at least 40 in the first quarter. Ooh. Oh, wow, that was an incredible finish. Big advantage to have when your superstar is complete. Doesn't really Kawhi have a weakness, and how about that?
On the lane uncontested at times.
Simmons unable to get that one to fall off the offensive rebound. Ooh. Kyle Lowry in transition. I was about to say, even off of that miss, Toronto's done a great job with their defensive transition, not allowing a lot of easy ones for this. Toronto with possession here. Kyle Lowry, who has got a good rhythm back home in Philly. 6 on the shot clock here. Lowry doesn't come up with it, but then just the quickness and the anticipation by Wright to come up with the loose ball, and how often do we... That was almost a 5-second violation here. They just get it in. 3 on the shot clock. Another beautiful pocket pass from Lowry in rhythm for Monroe to finish before Embiid could recover.
And a quick pick and roll is working for Toronto.
They needed that 3. Right now, Philly in the midst of an 8-0 run here to cut that lead to 13. Trying to get their crowd back in it.
Nice extra pass by Kyle Lowry.
Gets the bounce there. Contest defensively there. And there's an close on these threes. And Simmons able to get him a 2 there to get that triple to fall. 19-point lead here early in the third. And that was a nice find.
Keep moving on the offensive end. That's why he's been able to get to the offensive boards and keep possessions alive. Greg Monroe is not kind of built in that same capacity. So that's what you lose when he box on the bench.
Well, they gained Kyle Lowry from deep there as he knocks down another triple to push that lead back up to 18.
Someone just absolutely lost Lowry. There was nobody coming up there, get a hand in his face, and the guy's on fire. You can't lose the hottest man on the floor.
Oh, that's a tough finish there. Able to convert there. That was a strong move by Simmons.
You know,
kind of lost where he was underneath the basket.
You know, it may not be in his nature to be aggressive when he scores, but he tempts you so much because he's so effective when he's adamant of
Lowry can't get the acrobatic finish to go. Ben Simmons at his very best. Jimmy Butler is having one of those nightmarish games here at home.
Oh, he just, and again, they've got to win this last 4:30 if you're Philly. Got to win this small little mini game here.
So really, Philly wants to have any chance in this game.
Wow. And we're going to get offense from Philly right now. What a pass.
Oh, let's be aggressive to drive it, and Kawhi there with the no look.
Here's the thing. We talked about this, players who have an impact on the game.
Yeah, how about, that's the 5th turnover in the last 6 possessions for Philadelphia. We're worried about them making shots right now. They got to start taking some shots, be back in the game, and give them some semblance of balance on that side. That was a quick trigger by Salmon. 42 now on the game clock. So
going for a 2-for-1 here, Toronto is.
Van Vliet knocks down that triple, and boy, that is.
He needed a 25-second clock on that one.
Well, typically what you have with second units, especially Toronto, the ball is going to pop a little bit more because you don't have one player. You see one player right there, beautiful pass.
Shot there, good defense by Monroe. Tell you what,
and one thing's for sure, no defense going to be played right now at this 40-year-old man. I can tell you that. No, understanding when the shot is not going in, other things he can do on the court. That time he was very patient on the pick and roll, got to that 15-foot free throw line, but just not able to knock it in.
Made him go back to their starters anyways, a couple of them.
Tell you what, you get a 3 here, they're going to call timeout. I almost guarantee you Nick Nurse is going to have seen enough. And there it is. There's a big-time play to cut into the lead even more here. Trying to take advantage of the matchup of Lowry on Muscala.
Go to left.
Just like that, guys.
Right decision, though, that time by Philly to recognize a double team and get it to an open shooter, just unable to convert.
I'll tell you what, that weak side, they have just owned that offensive glass, particularly here in that 4th quarter. I'll tell you what, that is impressive.
That's a
Really,
big-time move.
How about the first attack, gets his own offensive rebound, and then they reset, get it to him again, and Simmons able to... I'll tell you what, that's a couple no calls.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry is frustrated.
Oh, Greg, because, you know, a lot of different Toronto Raptors beat their man pretty cleanly and then drew in help and opened up the offensive glass. And so you're right, they...
And that is going to bring this one to a close. 119-107 win for Toronto. They come in and make a bit of a statement. And remember, they have, for the most part, owned Philadelphia here over the last few years. And that is going to wrap it up.